Hey everyone, I'm DT10, and in this video I'll be reviewing and showcasing Dalek Mod Update 67, which is the Renegade update. So this was actually a really surprising update. I had no idea that this one was coming, and it's a little bit of a smaller one, but it looks really cool. So if you end up enjoying this video, then please subscribe, as it would really help me out. Anyway, let's get going. Now, if you're only here for the review, then please feel free to skip ahead. The timestamps are at the bottom, but just before we did get into the video, I just wanted to say really quickly, I've been on a break for quite a while. In fact, it's been over 3 months now, and I have literally got a video scheduled for the 28th of December, which was recorded days ago and edited and everything. It's telling everyone that I'm going to be returning from my break. And because I had no idea that this update was coming, I've sort of frantically just put this video together, but that one, obviously because it was pre-recorded, has no mention of this video. So I just thought I'd say something. Yes, I will be coming back from my break very soon, in the new year in fact, and yes, there is a video coming on that very soon. But I'm not going to dive into all of that right now. Let's just get on with the update review. So first of all, in this update, there is a lot more Dalek types. This includes the Renegade Dalek, which is this one right here, the Imperial Dalek, the End Dalek, which flies just like the Nether Dalek does, and the Ender Special Weapons Dalek, a Nether Special Weapons Dalek to go with the already existing Nether Dalek, and then the Suicide Bomber Dalek. So I really do like these designs, particularly these two. I've noticed a little bit of an inconsistency. The Nether Dalek and the Special Weapons Dalek have very distinctly different textures. This one is textured more exactly like Netherrack, with sort of these orangey coppery type circle things, and then this one has a more brown base with the Netherrack acting as those little ball circle things. I have no idea what they're called. Whereas these two have very similar color palettes. I'm not sure if that's deliberate or not. Either way, I think these new Daleks look really good. So most of these Daleks just act exactly how you'd expect. These two are just normal Daleks, I believe. These two Ender Daleks actually teleport, just like Enderman, and we can see this demonstrated if I smack this one a couple of times. I believe, yeah, look, you can see it's teleported somewhere random outside of its box, and I have no idea where that's gone. So then this one is just a normal Special Weapons Dalek, which spawns in the Nether, and then if I grab a Suicide Bomber Dalek spawn egg, and then go into survival mode, yeah, there you go. It's pretty effective. So next up, I'd like to demonstrate one of the new features of the Renegade and Imperial Daleks. So these two Daleks will actually fight each other. So if I put two of them right here, as you can see, these two will battle each other. A little bit like when skeletons shoot each other with a bow and they just fight it out. And somehow they've actually managed to kill each other there. That was quite impressive. And then the final new Dalek feature in this update is the ability to attach Nitro 9 to any type of Dalek. So if you grab yourself some Nitro 9 like this, right click on the Dalek, you can see it goes on that side, and then will explode and create quite a big explosion. And I feel like that forest is going to burn down now, so I'm just going to leave. So next up is a lot of new TARDIS exteriors, one of which is this thing, the fridge. And there's 14 different variants for this one. So if you head on inside and go to your chameleon panel, you can see that you can scroll all the way along to the edge and the fridge is here. And if we cycle the skins, you can see there's a lot of different colors for this one. I think my favorite one has to be the red one. I think that looks really good. Then you've also got a little bit of a nostalgia trip being added in this update, and that is the 2013 police box. I've heard it multiple times be referred to as the 2014 police box, so I'm not really sure which one it is, but when you go to your chameleon panel, it does definitely say 2013 right there. And yeah, so obviously this is just a port of one of the old Dalek Mod TARDIS exterior models, and it's a really cool addition. So next up is a very unique TARDIS exterior, and this is the golden exclusive police box exterior. And the interesting thing about this one is in creative or survival, it does not appear on the chameleon panel at all. And I believe that's because it's Comic-Con exclusive. So if you went to London Comic Con and met the SWOD team, you can access this exterior, but if you didn't, you have to type a command to get it. And obviously that does mean it's only available in creative mode, assuming you didn't go to Comic-Con, which I think is a really cool addition. It makes it a very special thing to have if you did go to Comic-Con. But if you're interested and you want this TARDIS in creative mode, then I'll leave the command in the description. It's /dalekmod TARDIS, then the number, data set chameleon, and then Comic-Con police box, just like that. And then, although this wasn't featured in the update video, and by the way, I believe there is another update video coming soon with the storyline, but I believe they had some filming issues with it and stuff. But yeah, another one that I believe was added in this update is the TARDIM exterior. So this is obviously just an exact port, once again, from the existing SWOD Team TARDIM mod, which I have a review available on my channel for, and yeah, it just acts exactly the same, and it's also got a neat little animation where the doors open outwards instead of inwards, just like they do in TARDIM. And the final final thing I'd like to showcase involves going to a snow biome. So going forward, if your TARDIS materializes into a snowy biome, or obviously you place it in a snowy biome, then you will get a special type of exterior, which I think is a really, really cool addition. I think it'd be even cooler if you only get it if it actually snows, because obviously it doesn't really make sense if it just appears and it's instantly covered in snow, but either way I still think it's really, really cool. So if we place ourselves a TARDIS, and then head on inside and select the police box exterior, and then head back outside, as you can see, this TARDIS exterior, I believe... Okay, so that's very interesting. This hasn't worked, and I believe I've worked out why. It's because it detects the snow layers directly around it. So as you can see, if we replace this snow and then head back outside again, you can see that it does now have the snow map. So that's very, very interesting. I guess that does mean that if you're in a biome that wasn't snowy before and then it does start snowing, for example, like the mountains or something, then you will get this exterior, which is an interesting way of doing it. I do actually quite like that, but it did have me very confused for a second. So here's the second Doctor's TARDIS exterior with the snow map, and I believe that at the moment the only TARDISes with this snow map are the first and second. I have cycled through every single police box. I don't know if it exists for all of the other exteriors. I assume it doesn't, but I do know for a fact that Swid Team are planning to add a lot more of these in the future. And yeah, overall a really, really nice Christmassy feature. So there we go. That is us done for this showcase of Dalek Mod Update 67. It's a little bit of a smaller one. However, the team has actually released a teaser for the next major update, Update 68, called the Hostile Takeover Update, which sounds really, really interesting, and from what I could tell from the teaser, actually includes Dalek Storm. So I'll leave a link to Swid Team's video in the description if you're interested. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like or comment. If you'd like to see more content like this and more information about me returning from my break, which will be happening on December the 28th, then please subscribe. But I've been DT10, and I will see you in the next video.